All right, Tiki, answer the question here.
Yes.
All right. So, everything you said, should Roger Goodell be fired?
Yes.
He should be.
Here's the thing.
How do we get there?
Here's the thing.
What's the first step?
Here's the thing. Roger Goodell is if he had to rely on the trust of the players, he would be gone yesterday because no one trusts him. And as part of his job to, quote unquote, protect the shield, I would think trust would be a big part of that. No one trusts him. And I know that the owners are publicly behind them. You hear him say it. Jerry Jones is behind him. John Mara is behind him. They say he has a tough job. But to me, every time I hear something like that, it's always qualified. They know that he's screwing up. And every time he's presented something that's non-football rated, non-revenue related, he's screwing it up. He's making it bigger than it is. This is a molehill that he made into a mountain, and it's coming back to bite him because he thought that he could get away with just doing whatever he wanted to do. But when it got as deep as it did, and Tom Brady and Newton threatened to take it to court, the courts, like they always do, expose a lot of things. We saw it with the steroid hearings in baseball. We saw it with the concussion issue in the National Football League when they had to go in front of Congress. So when it gets into that legal environment, all the crap comes out, and it's all starting to come out, and it looks ugly for Roger Goodell. And I just don't trust him anymore as the commissioner of the National Football League. So you answer your question, yeah, I'd fire him, but I'm not in charge of that.
I'm sorry, Teak. Want to give you a chance to weigh in. 855-212-4227. Twitter's hot already, and almost everybody's on your side. Not a surprise. At Tiki and Tierney. We'll read a few in a bit. Okay, here's my question. It's a pretty basic one. If you have an answer, if you have an answer that satisfies my curiosity, I'll be a little surprised because I think this is a tough question.
Yep.
All right? We know that he distorts facts, and we know that he's manipulated timelines and twisted things to fit his narrative. We know that.
Yep.
And that's what this whole Yahoo article's about. That's what we're talking about. What's the motivation to do that? Can you explain to me how he benefits by doing that with all the bad PR?
I don't know.
That I knew you wouldn't have an answer. I don't understand that.
It doesn't make sense. Robert Kraft was your ally. Robert Kraft helped you get your job. Robert Kraft backed away from fighting the toughest penalty in the history of the National Football League for a team for something that he had absolutely no knowledge about or his coaching staff had no knowledge about. And you still slap him in the face. And so I can't answer that question unless there is a larger picture that only people inside the NFL offices know about, that is a grand scheme that follow me and we're going to get you to the promise. But what's the promised land, right? We know what Roger Goodell does really well in the NFL and the guys in the NFL office. They find partnerships that make the NFL a ton load of money. It is a $10 billion business trending higher. They want it to be $27 billion business, and I believe that they'll get there. They're expanding the right way. The merchandising, the controlling of the image of on-the-field stuff, they're actually doing a good job. It's all this stuff that's happening off the field that they're screwing up. There's no other way to put it. They're screwing it up, and it's been going on now for 3 years, and it's just not acceptable.
It's like he's drunk on power because there's no reasonable, rational explanation to answer the simple question, what's his motivation to do this?
Yeah.
Alienate friends?
Power grab?
That's why I said he's drunk on power. I mean, that's the only thing that I could really wrap my brain around right now. It's either that or he's the dumbest guy in the world. I mean, it just, and you know that he's not.
Exactly. I know, of course he's not. He's been around the game forever. He's a lawyer. He's not just a Johnny-come-lately stepping into the crazy dynamics of players and unions and billionaires. He knows this. So why he's messing it up so bad every single time, I can't put my finger on it.